Hello everyone, welcoming you all to One Academy. As you all know, I am Anjali Chauhan and we are covering History MCQ series on our YouTube channel. And in this series, you will prepare for your UPSC prelims, PCS prelims, and for various other government exams too. And I will also provide the sources and the information as well along with the questions in this series. So moving towards next, as I already told you that Vani Mehra ma'am is also covering various GS courses on Unacademy Plus for UPSC CSE, and she has also started the foundation course on Indian polity that starts from 15th of June. And so don't waste your time, just take the subscription of Unacademy Plus by using this referral code Vani Mehra, and by using this referral code Vani Mehra you will get 10% discount on your subscription. So don't waste your time, just hurry up. Moving towards the series, today's topic is archaeological findings and rivers. The rivers like Indus, Ganga, etc. So moving towards the questions. First, which of the following rivers are the tributaries of river Indus? Here are the options like Beas, Jhelum, Chenab, Satluj. Now select the correct answer by using these codes given below. First, A 1 and 2, for example 1 and 2, okay, B, C and D. Now try to answer the question according to you. So the correct answer here is D. All the options are correct here, all the codes are correct here, okay. So let's see firstly which tributary, which we can say the which tributary rivers are the, or the which small rivers are the tributaries of river Indus, okay. Let's see. The Indus River is one of the longest river in Asia, right? एंड हमें पता है कि ये पाकिस्तान से होती हुई इंडिया में आती है, राइट? इट फ्लोज थ्रू पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एंड चाइना वेस्टर्न टिबेट, ओके. लेट्स सी, दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, ओके. मैं बहुत रफ डायग्राम बना रही हूँ, ठीक है. पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, लेट्स सी हियर आई हैव मैप. दिस इज, we can say, the part of Pakistan, and this is the part of India, and here is China, okay. So Indus River flows from Pakistan, then in the Jammu and Kashmir region of India, and then through western part of Tibet or China, okay. So here is Indus River, and these are the tributaries of Indus River. See, there are 5 tributaries of Indus River, and I have used the code जो मैंने अपने पर्सनल लर्निंग के लिए यूज़ किया है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल BC राजस, एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो यूज दिस फॉर रिमेम्बरिंग द ट्रिब्यूटरी नेम्स. BC राजस, B बीस, C चेनाब, R Ravi, J Jhelum, S Satluj. Here you can see Beas, C Chenab, R Ravi, J Jhelum and S Satluj. So this is the code here. You can use this for learn or remembering the tributaries. And the Indus Valley civilization was born around this year. We also know this because इससे पहले मैंने आपको सारी sites और archaeological findings इसके बारे में पढ़ा दिया है. And major tributaries of Indus River are, these are the BC Rajas, and other tributaries of Indus River are Shayak River, Balram River. These are the small, very small tributaries. Shayak River, Balram River and Panjat River. Okay, but the main tributaries are these 5 only. And about 4700 years ago, some of the earliest cities flourished on the bank of these river. एक क्वेश्चन ये भी यहाँ से फ्रेम होता है, when does the earliest cities flourished on the banks of Indus River? Then the answer is 4700 years ago. अगर आपसे 4700 year ago mention करके river का नाम पूछते, then the answer is Indus River, okay. So if we talk about the source, then the source of this question is page number 1 of class 6 NCERT. Okay, we are covering class 6 NCRT today. So the page number 1 is the source here from where the question has been framed. Next, question number 2. Consider the following statements. First, manuscripts dealt only with religious beliefs and practices. Second, manuscripts were written in Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Tamil. Now, select the correct statement using the code given below. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, or D neither 1 and 2. So, try to answer the question. Correct answer here is B 2 only. Only the second statement is correct here. See how manuscripts dealt with all kind of subjects like religious beliefs. Firstly, understood what is manuscript. Manuscripts are the written records. Okay, manuscripts written records होते थे जिन्हें palm leaf पर, see here, these were usually written on the palm leaf or on the specially prepared bark of a tree. Sorry, these were usually written on a palm leaf or on the specially prepared bark of a tree known as the birch which grows in the Himalayas. Okay, ये written records होते थे. For example, उस time पे जो rulers हैं, ये kings हैं, queens हैं, वो लोग अगर कोई battle जीत जाते हैं, कोई important work करते हैं, कोई भी religious belief practices, कोई भी अगर finding होती है, कुछ भी रिकॉर्ड जो रूलर्स एंड किंग्स एंड क्वींस के द्वारा होता है, तो उसको एक रिटन रिकॉर्ड जो रखा जाता है वो मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट में रखा जाता है. जैसे इंस्क्रिप्शंस, लाइक inscriptions are on the hard surfaces and manuscripts are on the palm leaf or we can see the bark of a tree. Okay, so these all dealt with the religious beliefs, practices, the lives of king, medicines and sciences, and besides there were epics, poems and plays also. Okay, so we can say here from here that first statement goes correct here, and manuscripts were written in here, the language is asking here. So it is mentioned here, you can see many of these were written in Sanskrit, Prakrit, language used by the ordinary people like Hindi and Tamil. Okay, so these are the three languages. From here we can say that the correct second statement also goes correct here. So both the sorry, only the second statement is correct here. Why? Because here it is mentioned that the manuscripts dealt only with religious belief and practices, but it is not, it is mentioned here that it also believes with the life of kings, medicines and sciences, not only with religious beliefs only. Okay, so only word here, यहाँ पे जो only word है यहाँ से हम कह सकते हैं ये statement गलत गलत हो जाएगा. Okay, so the first statement goes incorrect here and the second was correct here. Sorry, second is correct here. So the correct option is second only. If I am talking about the source, then the source is page number 2 of class 6 NCRT. Question number 3. Consider the following statements. First, artifacts are the old subjects like tools, weapons, pots, coins, and which were used by early man. Second, archaeologist is a person who studies human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites and analysis of artifacts and other physical remains. So now read the statements carefully and try to answer the question according to you. A, B, C and D. So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. Both the statements are correct here. See how. Artifacts are the subjects made by human being, typically one of cultural or historical interest. Here it is mentioned, these are the old subjects like tools, weapon and coins which were used by early men. So the first statement goes correct here. And archaeologists, as I already told you in the previous videos, that it is the these were the, we can say, the people study the remains of buildings made of stone and brick, maintenance and sculptures. So from here we can say the second statement is also correct here. So both the statements are correct and the option is C. Answer is C. And it is the extra information. Archaeologists also explore and excavate. Excavate means dig under the surface of the earth. गड्ढा खोद के कोई चीज निकाल के उसको फाइंड करना. To find tools, weapons, pots. Okay. And some of these objects may be made of stone, other of bone, baked clay or metal. So the correct answer here is C. And if we talk about the we can say what source, then the source is page number 3. Question number 4, consider the following statements. First, Garo Hills are located in Assam. Second, Vindhya range runs through Madhya Pradesh and extends up to Gujarat in the west and Uttar Pradesh and Bihar in the east. Now select the correct answer using these quotes given below. As I already told you, first you try to answer. Okay, so the correct answer here is B, only 2. Only the second statement is correct. Why? Because Garo Hills are located in Meghalaya, not in Assam. Okay, this is and I already told you that whenever in the question it is asking you about the location, then just refer to the map only. So see here, I have map. These are Garo Hills. You can see Garo Hills, and this is the region of Meghalaya. So the Garo Hills are located in Meghalaya, and here you can see Garo, Khasi, Jaintia. So these three are the tribes also. These three are the scheduled tribes also in the Meghalaya. Okay, Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia. And Garo is the hills. All Garo are the hills also in the Meghalaya region. And if we talk about Vindhya, then Vindhya, you can see here, Vindhya is located in the central India, and it runs through north of, you can see here, it runs through Madhya Pradesh. Here you can see it runs through Madhya Pradesh and extends up to Gujarat in the west and Uttar Pradesh and Bihar in the east. This Vindhya region, here is Uttar Pradesh, here is Bihar, and here is Gujarat. Okay, this Vindhya region extends up to west in Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh and Bihar in the east region also. And Vindhya region is present in, we can see the Madhya Pradesh in central India. So the correct answer here is second statement, because first statement goes incorrect here, and the option is B only, 2 only. Okay, and there were some of the areas where agriculture developed. Vindhya region is a region where the agriculture developed, and the places where rice was first grown are to the north of Vindhyas also. So sometimes it was also it is also asked in the question about where agriculture developed in the central India. So the correct answer is Vindhya. And if it is asked that when was the first, where was the rice first grown, then it is the north of the Indias. Okay, so if we talk about source, then the source of this question is page number 4. Okay, what do we call to the area along the river Ganga and its tributary rivers in the ancient time? यहाँ पे पूछा है कि गंगा एंड इट्स ट्रिब्यूटरी, गंगा और जो उसकी सहायक नदी थी उसके बैंक पर, उसके जो किनारे पर जो भी जगह थी उसे हम क्या कहते थे? Kosla, Magad, Ujjain, Vatsa. So the correct answer here is B, Magad. अगर आपने NCERT पढ़ी है, then on the page number 5 it is mentioned about Magad. Then Magad is the biggest kingdom in the on the bank of the Ganga river and its tributaries. Okay, so let's see the information here. In ancient times, the area along these rivers to the south of the Ganga was known as Magad. Its rulers were very powerful and set up a large kingdom. Kingdoms were set up in other parts of the country as well. So here you can see the Magad region. Okay, and Ganga, here you can see this parts. This is Ganga, and these are the, this is Ganga, and these are the tributaries. Okay, so Magad is here on the bank of Ganga and its tributaries. So the correct answer here is B, Magad. Okay, if we talk about the source, then page number 5 is the source. Question number 6, consider the following statements. First, some of the tributaries of river Ganga are Son, Yamuna and Koshi. Second, about 2500 years ago, cities developed on the banks of Ganga and tributaries. Now select the correct answer using the code given below. A, B, C and D. So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. Both the statements are correct here. As I already told you about the code. जब इंडस ट्रिब्यूटरीज का हमने कोड याद किया था, तो गंगा ट्रिब्यूटरीज, गंगा की भी ट्रिब्यूटरीज को याद करने के लिए हम एक कोड यूज कर सकते हैं. So the code here is left. If we talk about the left area of Ganga, then GGKG. Okay, GGKG. And if we talk about the right, then ESDP. Okay. If we talk about left, then GGKG, and right area of Ganga, then ESDP. See, this is the main Ganga river. And if we talk about the left area, here the left area above one, then left area is GGKG. GG for Gomti, Ghagra, K for Kosi, and G for Gandak. Okay. Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. These are the left rivers of Ganga, left tributary rivers of Ganga river. And if we talk about right, then ESDP. Y for ESDP. Y for Yamuna. Here you can see Yamuna. S for Son. D for Damodar. And P for Pandan. Here it is not mentioned in the map. Pandan. Okay. So these are the tributary rivers. Okay. Here it is mentioned. Here it is also mentioned. If you just see the information here, it is also mentioned here. जो मैंने आपको कोड में बताया. And about 2500 years ago, cities developed on the banks of the Ganga and its tributaries. Sometimes it is also asked in the question about the as a matching pair, that Ganga and tributaries, and on the right side it is mentioned about 2500 years ago. Okay, cities developed. So the correct answer, अगर आप ऐसे मैचिंग के लिए आ जाता कि इंडस रिवर एंड its tributaries एंड गंगा एंड its tributaries, और यहाँ पे मेंशन होगा 4700 ईयर्स एगो, यहाँ पे 2500 ईयर्स एगो सिटीज़ डेवलप. तो इंडस रिवर के लिए 4700 ईयर्स एगो सिटीज़ डेवलप, एंड गंगा के लिए 2500 ईयर्स एगो सिटीज़ डेवलप. ओके. And if we talk about the source, then the source of this question is page number 6 of class 6 NCERT as well. Okay. Moving towards the next 7, consider the following statements about inscriptions. First, these are the writings on relatively hard surfaces. अभी जब manuscript का question आया था, मैंने आपको तभी बताया था. Such as stone or metal. Kings got their orders inscribed so that people could see, read, and obey them. Third, they were used by kings, queens to record what they did. So the correct answer here is, according to the options, try to answer the question. So the correct answer here is D. 1, 2, and 3. All statements are correct here. See how? As I already told you, that manuscripts are the written records and inscriptions are also the written records. But the difference is manuscripts are written only on the palm leaf or on the bark of birch tree, right? But inscriptions are written on the hard surfaces like metal, and stone. And kings and queens use this to record what they did in their lives. Okay, so these all three statements are correct here. See the information also. There are several ways of finding out about the past. For that, we can study inscriptions. Kings got their orders inscribed so that people could see, read, and obey them. There are other kings of inscriptions as well, where man and women, including kings and queens, recorded what they did. For example, kings often kept records of victories and battles. Okay, so the correct answer here is D. 1, 2, and 3. And if we talk about source, then the source of this question is page number 7 of class 6 NCERT as well. Moving towards the next question. Question number 8, consider the following pairs. Here you have to match the following pairs. On the left side, it is mentioned about the valleys and rivers or hills, and on the right side about the spatial findings. Okay, so Narmada Valley, first cities, Garo Hills, hunting and gathering, Indus and tributaries, early agriculture. So you have to find out the correct match pair and the correct answer from the above codes. So the correct answer here is D, none of the above. Why? As I already told you, early agriculture Vindhya region. Vindhya region का जब कभी क्वेश्चन आया था तब हमने पढ़ा था early agriculture was developed in Vindhya region. And Indus and tributaries का भी मैंने आपको बताया, early cities developed हुई थी. यहाँ पे सबसे first cities were developed in Indus and tributaries on the banks of Indus and tributary river. Okay, in 4700 years ago. Okay, and Garo Hills It is located in Meghalaya. It is also the scheduled tribe. Okay. And Narmada Valley, the first cities, no, the first cities was on Indus and tributaries. So the correct answer here is none of the above. Let's see the information also. नर्मदा वैली में हंटिंग गैदरिंग हुई थी सबसे पहले, गारो हिल्स में अर्ली एग्रीकल्चर हुआ था, एंड इंडस एंड ट्रिब्यूटरीज में फर्स्ट सिटीज डेवलप हुई थी. ओके, so you can see also see the information here. This is the information from the NCERT page number 8. People have lived along the banks of Narmada river for several hundred thousands years. Sorry. Some of the earliest people who lived here were skilled gatherers, that people who gathered their food. They knew about the vast wealth of plants in the surrounding forest and collected roots, fruits, and other forest products for their food. And they also hunted animals, that's why they called the hunter-gatherers. And Garo Hills and Vindhya Range were some of the other areas where early agriculture developed. So Vindhya Range, as I already told you, and Garo Hills are also the place where the early agriculture developed. And banks of Indus and tributaries, as I already told you about, the 4700 years ago, some of the early cities flourished, okay, on the banks of these rivers. So the correct answer here is D, none of the above, and the source of this question is page number 8. Question number 9. Consider the following statements. First, Suleiman and Keeta Hills is located in northwest of India. Second, agriculture developed around 8000 years ago. Now select the correct answer using the code given below, A, B, C and D. So the correct answer here is only C, both the statements are correct here. How? Because Suleiman and Keeta Hills are located in the Pakistan or Afghanistan region, in the northwest region of India. Okay, and agriculture developed around 8000 years ago. It is right. See the information here. Some of the areas where women and men first began to grow crops such as wheat and barley about 8000 years ago, and located in Suleiman and Keeta Hills. So this is the early findings. Suleiman and Keeta Hills in the northwest of India, and here the barley and wheat were grown by the people around 8000 years ago. So we can say that the agriculture was also developed at that time in the Suleiman and Keeta Hills. So the correct statement here is C, both the statements are correct here. And if we talk about the source, then the source is page number 9. Question number 10. Consider the following statements. First, the word India comes from the Indus, called Sindhu in Prakrit, the Indus river. Okay. Second, the name Bharat was used for a group of people who lived in the northwest, and it is also mentioned in the Rig Veda. So the now use the correct answer. Sorry, use the code and select the correct answer according to you. So the correct answer here is B. Only two statement is correct. How? Because the name Bharat was used for a group of people who lived in the northwest, as I already told you about. It is mentioned in the Rig Veda. And if we talk about the word India, then see, the word India comes from the Indus called Sindhu in Sanskrit, not in Prakrit. Okay, so this is right, but the language is wrong. It is mentioned in the Sanskrit, not in Prakrit. The Iranians and the Greeks who came through the northwest about 2500 years ago and were familiar with the Indus called it as Hindus or the Indos, and the land to the east of the river was called India. So here it is mentioned east of the river. The word India comes from Indus river called Sindhu in Prakrit, that is in Sanskrit. And the name Bharat was used for a group of people who lived in the northwest and who are mentioned in the Rig Veda. Okay, so later it was used for the country, that is Hindustan and India. So today's questions are completed here, and we cover the 10 questions about the archaeological findings like inscriptions and manuscripts today, and about the rivers also, earlier sites also. So in the next video we will continue the class 6 NCERT summary, or we can say the class 6 NCERT revision by the MCQs. So thank you for today. Please subscribe the channel, like the video and hit the bell icon too, which will notify you earlier for the next videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye.